You can't talk the talk and then not walk the walk. Because when you win, everybody wants to talk when they win. They're sprinting to the podium. Everybody's up there. When you struggle, and that's really where you show your true character, not going to talk to the media after 2 straight games, that to me is cowardice.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Around the Association. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies went home and took care of business game 5, and the series is now 3-2 as they beat, the Lakers last night 116-99. Now, Anthony Davis had a really good game, 31 points, 19 rebounds, but LeBron James kind of really stunk it up. He didn't have his best showing, and it's kind of been that way most of the series. Either LeBron plays well or AD plays well. They have very rarely been able to synchronize their performances so far to where both of them show up on the same night. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies, they actually obviously needed the win or they would have been eliminated. So they're going back to LA, with a different type of swag. They even took questions from the media, if you could believe that. After avoiding the media 2 straight games, they decided to talk to the media. Now, Richard Jefferson, ESPN says, that's kind of a cowardice move. Take a look here at what Richard had to say in regards to being friends.
You can't talk the talk and then not walk the walk. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to have a bad game and then go face it. Because when you win, everybody wants to talk when they win. They're sprinting to the podium. Everybody's up there. When you struggle, and that's really where you show your true character, Dillon Brooks, as much as we crack jokes, I love his fire. I love the energy. And honestly, Bron, when he was talking to him, was like, don't change. Keep that energy. Don't let nobody change. Keep that energy. Keep that. And he likes it. There's no beef there. Bron's seen it all. He's heard it all. He's done it all. So if you're not going to talk to the media after 2 straight games, that to me is cowardice. And I don't believe either of them are cowards. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to avoid that smoke after talking the talk and being this, you can't avoid the media. That's something to me I just can't get on board with. Stand there, say we got to play better, but to have both stars, both guys, especially Dillon Brooks, that's just unacceptable.
Now, I agree with Richard Jefferson 110% on this. It's one thing to have not won a championship or even made a conference finals and be talking smack all season like you're good in the West, all this and all that. That's one thing. It's another thing whenever times get hard and you're down 3-1, you lose back-to-back games, and things get tight, and you're not even coming to do media. You're not taking post-game interviews courtside. You're not doing locker room interviews. You're just in a shell. Now, not surprising, after winning game 5, Memphis had a lot to say. Big Memphis had a whole lot to say. And Ja Morant took some questions in the post game. Take a listen here.
Jaren had, Desmond had. Tonight, all 3 of you guys had a double-double apiece. How key was that in keeping the series alive going back to L.A.?
Definitely something we needed, to get a win, and something, Coach challenged us to do was, for us to rebound. So that's good.
Hey, Doc Holliday, Action News 5. Just talk about the mentality, man. You come into this game with a different, I don't want to say edge or intensity about yourself, knowing what was at stake.
Did I? Yeah. Nah. I approach every game the same way.
Ja, how did going to Kennard early in the 3rd quarter change the game for you guys?
Coach's decision. We just, go out with whoever, the 5 on the floor is, and, play with a lot of energy. Yeah.
Avery Braxton, ABC 24. Ja, that counterpunch you guys had there kind of the 3rd or 4th quarter after they had made it their own run, what was that like for you personally, and what do you think contributed to the win there at the end?
Just us locking in the detail, rebounding the ball and, getting out and running. It's pretty much, one of the reasons, we won this game. Things that hurt us, in previous games, we did, a decent job at it tonight.
Going back to the question about Luke, did you feel like him being out there with you guys in that small lineup, do you feel like you found something there?
Luke is, one of the best shooters in the league. So obviously, that opens up a lot of space on the floor, and, we just, play off that.
Ja, so it just seemed like you and Des both put a lot of pressure on that Laker defense tonight. Was playing with force just kind of a mentality and game plan for you and Des going into tonight's game?
Pretty much, just film study, for me and him, watching it with the team and with probably just on our own. Speaking for me, I see, when I get downhill, it's a lot of, passes I can make. And, when we watch it as a team, Coach bring that up too. So, when me and him was getting downhill, we was hitting guys. We made shots and it opened up a lot for us.
Hey, Ja, the team that wins the first quarter in this series has won every game. It also sets the momentum for the game. You guys came out with the better energy. Other than hitting shots, why were you guys able to come off to such a good start in the first quarter?
Pretty much being ready to go and being at home, with our crowd.
Dez has now scored big in 2 straight games. What has he done so well for you guys over the last 2 games? And what does that say about, the type of player that he is, that he's been able to ramp it up when the games count so much?
Him just being aggressive, looking for his shot. He can score on all 3 levels. So I feel like, he took it, pretty much, personal to, go out and, have big games for us, and, he delivered.
Mark.
You guys were in a similar situation as this last year, but you weren't available. In your mind, what's it going to take to get back here for a Game 7?
Me being a leader and, being ready for this pedestal everybody got me on.
Now, that's that last statement, this pedestal everyone got me on. Now, he said be a leader, which, hey, that's just what it is. You don't get 200+ million your own signature shoe and people don't consider you a leader, and you haven't showed some leadership qualities. But there's a lot of things that happen on the court and off the court. Some things having to do with the game, some things not, that has really called his leadership into question. And for him to say, this pedestal y'all put me on, nah, bro. I mean, you good in the West. What's sad about that is I need Ja to start taking some ownership. Nobody put you on that pedestal. Nobody put you on that pedestal. I remember you saying, you and Dillon Brooks, best backcourt in the league. I remember you saying, you're looking to go take the MVP. See, these are things when you talk, you were good in the West. These are things when you talk like that, you're not worried about a team in the West. Then you're saying you're ready for any criticism that come with that. So don't say, oh, now it's a pedestal that we put you on. Like, it's not a pedestal. It's about, just being a leader, showing some leadership. I don't get it. I don't get it. And the sad thing with everything that happened with him and Dillon Brooks deciding not to take post-game interviews after losing 2 straight games, I can say, without having a dog in the fight in this series, that Memphis isn't ready to advance to that next level. Like, there's, it's a lot of fun. I get it, it's fun. It's alley-oops, Ja gets down, but it's no taking ownership. Like, I'd appreciate it even if you make a mistake, you own it, You say, hey, yeah, I really got down, didn't want to do interviews, wanted to really focus and lock in. Like, that sounds better to me. You still have a media obligation, but at least you're taking some ownership of doing that. Nobody's putting you on a pedestal, dude. They're just saying, you can't be going out beating up teenagers, flashing guns on the gram and expect there not to be, you know, some repercussion. Nobody has you on a pedestal. I hope Ja figures it out, you know, and so this team can reach its full potential, and so he as an individual can reach his full potential, because the boy got the talent. Ain't nobody ignorant enough not to say, hey, he could be a league MVP. You know, he's that level of talent. He could be the face of the league. You don't want to mess that up still playing this game of, you know, everybody's against me. That mentality seems like what he has is everybody's against me. Well, you giving people a reason to talk. So I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you next time. Peace.
Now, I'm not sure that anybody in their right mind who thought the Grizzlies was going to come home and lose a game 5 and get swept up out of here 4-1, well, it's really not a sweep. If you thought that, you see them Grizzlies, see that, come on, man. If y'all thought that, somebody that told you wrong. You see that Big Memphis? It's all about Big Memphis. The Lakers came in here, game 5, thinking they was going to move on in this first round Western Conference. In this first round Western Conference series, look at it. The security acting all tough. They got big security acting all tough up in here. Come on, man. What was the final score, bro? 116-99. We beat the Lakers by so many points, I forgot the score. So what's happening now? This series is 3-2, heading back to La La Land. And what happened, Desmond was the bane of you all's existence. 33 points, you feel me? You feel me? And 12 acted like 12 tonight. See, they know 12 acted like 12, just locked y'all up, man. 12 acted like 12 tonight and went out for 31. See, I've been kind of quiet because I couldn't really say nothing because we lost them last 2 games. But all y'all talking heads on those talking head shows, make sure y'all give credit where credit is due. LeBron was broke tonight. AD did his thing. So Shannon Sharp, I saw you, I was in LA when you was doing all this right here. Big Memphis energy. 3-2. Quick turnaround. Next game is Friday. Fly across the country. Fly across the great state of America, United States of America. Quick turnaround. See y'all at Crypto.com Arena. 3-2. Grizzlies win. 116-99. Desmond Bain, 33. Ja Morant, 31. Bye-bye.